Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe back with another look at War Thunder Ground Forces. And today I've got some footage featuring the voices of Bombadil from No Guts, No Galaxy and myself communicating and working very well as a team. This match ended up just being some great fun, but a bit of a primer, both running in T-3457s. Mine's mostly upgraded and he's still kind of working on some of his parts. Beyond that, this is of course simulator battles. So with that said, please sit back, relax, and enjoy some tanking with standards. Alright, so...
Shall we chill right where you're at for a bit?
Yeah, I'm probably going to relax around here for a little bit and see if anything pops.
I do like this little batch of trees on this map. Because I at least feel like it gives me cover, but sometimes it sure doesn't seem like it.
There's another hill to your right. We can push up to that and see what we got. Sorry, tree. Charlie 6. He's okay. He's gonna skirt the woods. Yep.
You have eyes?
Yeah, the one at
yeah, I'm watching with you.
Delta
right
line. I don't know if he sees us yet. Let him get closer before we open up.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to keep rolling this way. He's got somebody behind him too. I think he's...
Okay. Let me know when you're ready to take a shot.
Alright, let him have it. Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Is he out? Nice.
He is now. Good shooting.
Over to his left. Direct hit.
Nice. I think you got him. That was a good ambush.
Yes, it was.
All right,
We got
so that's
something directly to our left, kind of edge of town.
All right, Roger. Yeah, I see it. So they're going to be coming back on a respawn, those two.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly.
There he is.
I don't have gun depression. I'm in a bad spot. Strike on his gun. I gotta get my gun depression here. Nice. Done. Oh, he's got a friend right, further right by the tree.
Roger,
the house,
I see
and
him.
there's a tree there. Yep. Oh, that's a strike. Yeah, that one messed him up pretty good.
Saw his decal.
He has buffalo.
Yeah.
Now somebody was telling me that there's an issue with rounds clipping through buildings and the buildings not counting as
yeah?
perfect cover. But I tried to throw a round.
Oh, look straight past him in the ridge line, in the tree line, right past where we were just shooting. There's a guy going left to or right to left.
All right, I'm gonna fall back because I'm.
Yep.
Already strike that's missed behind us. That guy's popping again on the mini-map.
Yep. I'll watch this side.
I'm just worried about somebody running along that tree line where we killed the first tanks.
Mm-hmm. I don't have eyes on him. I see him popping.
I'm gonna scout, just try to push around this little hill here.
Oh, taking shots. Somebody from in town.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a muzzle flash.
I'm repairing. "35 seconds on repair."
I'm not sure, but I think he backed off. No, yeah, there he is. That's a hit. He's kind of down the paved road, in between the building structures, hiding behind the one. There's a tree going up against the building on the right, where he's behind. But we've got to contact Delta 5-6, moving Delta 6.
Yep, I see that. I'm repaired in 2 seconds. By the way, we started off this match 1 short, and one of our guys disconnected, so we're 2 short.
Roger that.
2 short.
I've got eyes on the one in the woods to Delta 6.
Roger, coming up on your 6. At least we know pretty much where they all are.
I am not getting a range on this guy. His shots are going over my head, but mine are just not connecting either. I think I'm too high. I think I'm going over him, but I can't tell because these notches are huge. There we go. There's a strike.
How many notches?
About 5. That's a miss now, though. I think he backed up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not having much luck penning from here.
Well, I did got his driver.
Frack, that one hurt. Now he's found me. Alright, he's found range on me now, so...
I'm panning him.
I'm trying to put these trees in front of him. Nice, you got him. Yeah,
nice work.
Having trouble getting range on him.
Well, you notched me in, man. I was way up. I was on 8. I couldn't see though through all the dust and smoke.
I was hitting his slope a little bit, and I just wasn't getting the velocity to pen.
I'm gonna check our left side over here. I like this little hill. Good call.
The shot's in the town, I think.
Yeah, that's where our other teammate is.
There's probably, I don't know, last I saw there was about 2 contacts. Oh, I've got visual on the one in Echo 6.
Roger, is he on the edge of town again? Ooh,
he's dead.
Nice, dude.
Right in between the
Good
buildings
shot.
there. Golf 5.
Roger. Is he up on the... Yeah, he's up on that thing.
The other side of that lake.
I can't get good.
Our friendly's
Gun
got
depression.
one right on him. Do you think you could check that?
In town?
Yeah,
Okay.
almost next to him. We don't have Viz on him from here, do we? I barely do. I see him. You see where he is? Left from where he is. There's muzzle flash going on.
Yep, Viz. I got Viz. Nah, he's behind a frickin' building. He's down.
I've got a hit from here, but he's moving. He's moving right towards where our friendly was. He's like a kind of yellow, weird camouflage, tan something.
Roger.
Moving in front of the church. Looks like a Panzer IV or Panzer... Yeah, possibly Panzer IV side skirts.
Got visual.
Commander hits.
Yeah, he's going fast. Ah, I just missed.
I'm gonna push up from... Oh, shoot. We still got contact left.
Yeah. Hit that guy dead on. He's panicking, trying to move. Hit him again.
Take that guy out the better. My loader's messed up, so...
So is mine. Takes a long time in between each shot. This guy's charging me, I think.
This
One
guy's
more
got
shot, I
range
should
on
have
me,
him.
but I don't know if he's got the caliber. Got him?
Yep.
Oh, it was a 3M. Okay. Now there's this guy here who's hitting me, but I don't think he's got the caliber.
Alright, coming over to you.
I'm trying to draw his fire. So he's going to be pushing his turret to the left. Go full speed.
Roger.
With me, unless you think you can snipe him, but he's
We're
pretty
gonna-
far out. We can bum rush him. He knows I'm coming.
Alright, I'm coming. I'm a little over a football field length behind you. Coming up on you.
I got eyes on his turret. He's done.
Nice. Nice job.
Yeah, this range, no problem.
Yeah, right?
I'm just not good at those long distance shots. Sometimes I get lucky once in a while. I'll zero one in perfectly, but good with the Panther. But this one takes a little bit more effort.
Alright, so we should assume this last guy knows where we are.
Well, I don't know that he'll think we're here. Well, he'll know because his guy got taken out, I guess.
Right,
But
that's what... Yeah. Worst case scenario, he knows where we are.
and that was a Panzer III Ausführung M, so expect 50 millimeter, possibly APCR. So in theory, decent velocity. If we get too close to him, it could be trouble. But
I'm a tiny bit banged up, and I've used my repair.
I have 14 armor piercing and then 9 HE, but I'm going to do full speed, try to come all the way around, hit Bravo. I hate capping because...
Yeah, I know, me too.
They know where we're at.
Well, that and other reasons. I was just going to say, though, dude, this has felt so much more like a tank game than anything, you know, like, this is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, this match was a good example of what I tend to like, minus the little things like the map spotting, and there wasn't really any artillery issues in this match. There was, like, I think one salvo, but...
Right. Yeah, that was nice.
You know, the thing is, that if there was no respawns, we would have won already.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's the one thing I'm trying to push for, at least in simulator battles. Because, well, it's a simulator. You're supposed to simulate reality. And there's 2 other modes that do have respawn. So
Exactly.
Can we have one? Just
give us one.
I know somebody's trying to type at me in the thing.
they're inviting you to their clan.
I'm kind of concentrating on the game at hand here.
Yes, indeed. We've got a tank to kill.
And I'd rather not. Oh, Charlie 3.
Roger.
See, there's that map spotting. Like we would have never known. Actually, I'm not even sure why we see him, but
I don't see him actually. You do, but I don't. You got a visual?
Last I saw somewhere Charlie 3, and there's some buildings on the right. I don't know if it was... see near Bravo? Is he popping for you yet? He's almost at Bravo point.
He's not popping.
Could be behind that hill. Alright, I'm going to break left. You break right. So I'll come up on the left of Bravo. Just flank speed. He's going to have to aim at one of us.
I'm going to use this hill here a little bit to my advantage as cover. He dropped off my mini-map.
Yeah, likewise. I thought I might have him by now, but...
There he is again.
I don't have him.
He's right on the top of the Bravo diamond.
Copy that. Closing on that position. Might be because he's on the other side of this hill. I would say don't stop. Don't give him a target.
Roger. I'm heading pretty much right at him. Did he just shoot at me? Yes, he did. Got a visual.
I'm going uphill a little bit, so I'm slowing down.
Ah, he got me.
Shoot.
He's right at my 12 o'clock. Sitting right out in the field. I got a good hit on him.
Okay, that's you over there.
Should be straight ahead of you. Yep.
I hit him pretty bad, but he hit me pretty bad too. My drive is messed up, my horizontal.
Yeah, I see that. That's no good.
No, it is not. I do have a kit. So we'll see if I can repair by the time he comes over this hill. 29.
Oh, man.
23 seconds. I just hope he doesn't come over this hill.
I know. Either way, great battle.
Two seconds. I'm repaired.
Not going to pop up in the same place?
Nope. Problem is, minimap will give me away the second I go around him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, it's already giving me away because I got him. I hate this stupid mini-map. You know, it really just prevents me from being smart.
Right. Yep, I agree. Promotes
And
bad habits.
considering the fact that I have my grass turned on.
Nice. Ha ha.
Need a little bit of patience sometimes.
You did it. Good shot, man.
Oh man, it gets intense.
And that's the way it's supposed to be. This is tanks.
Yeah, I mean, I like battles like that. They don't happen often, but
No, not often enough, but when they do, it is just so good.
that should be an interesting match. Result. And we were down how many people? 2?
Yeah, we started off 1 down, and then one of ours never even made it into the match.
Oh, those freaking medals.
Yeah, dude. Choo 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 choo.
Oh, jeez. First strike.
Dude, we got
supporting
8 kills between the 2 of us. That was awesome.
Teamwork. Avenger. Shadow strike streak. I don't even recognize some of these. Final blow. Mission maker. Last man standing. Best squad. And
Jeez,
and
dude. Show
a
off.
decal. Emblem of the 41st Guards Tank Brigade.
Well, that helped me level up my tank. Upgrade.
Yeah, that was a fantastic match.
Yes, it was.
Games like that, you know, it's you see that, you have a good game, and you just think, okay, if they tweak a few more things, a handful of things, get rid of the arty, get rid of the respawns, you know, just little things like that, man. I think it would just really change it up and make it even more intense.
Yeah, I mean, that to me right there, the ultimate tank game is not, it's not even, it's within grasp. It's right there. Our fingers, the tips of our fingers are brushing it. It's like we've almost got, you know, that full-on experience. And matches like that are just so satisfying.
And I mean, it does show how I think the game is really meant to be played in a way. If you're patient in this game, it will pay off. Now, in the beginning of the match there, we were able to simply sit back a little bit, let the enemy approach, remove at least 2 of their spawns, and then they would come back, of course, but...
well, and that was a great use of that little hill. That little piece of terrain right there gave us cover, basically, for both sides of attack. So we could just zip from one side to the other and have cover and get shots at the enemy. I mean, that's was perfect use of that terrain, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. We did take damage, but the armor held up. And for the most part, it looked like range was their enemy as much as it was ours. I think we had a little bit more advantage with these 57mm guns. But I think we may have gotten a little lucky too, because we weren't really dealing with guys that could range us as well. I was having issues at the long ranges that time around. If anything, I would definitely want to work on is my range finding skills, which, funny enough, arcade battles can help with that because obviously it has the bullet drop indicator. So, you know, spending some time in there at the beginning is not horrible if you want to get some range finding practice in, or at least load up, you know, the training grounds and put it on arcade mode and use the indicator to kind of to gauge distances. Real tank sighting systems had ways to adjust elevation so that you could kind of save your positioning and things like that
Right.
to help, you know, mark. But in this case, it's just using a generic sight. It would be interesting to see. Now we're probably engaging at ranges that we shouldn't be anyway, realistically, and a lot of the real tank sights didn't have. They either had a fixed zoom, which was very minor, like sometimes like a 2 times or 3 times, or they had maybe 2 levels of zoom that they could use, and that was it. It wasn't as drastic as what we're getting here. So even this is one of the changes that I would suggest to Gaijin. Realistic tank sights for each nation, and of course each tank having what it actually had would be nice too. But still fun. Doesn't need to be a priority. I know plenty of people would be upset if they lost their mega zoom, but
yeah, there's other stuff that is further, you know, up on the list. I agree. I mean, that would be nice down the road if they'd ever allow it to go fully hardcore or whatever. But yeah, I agree. You calling that 5 notches though on that one was the reason why I got a kill. The problem is I pride myself at being a pretty good shot, engaging range, but when you're jumping around in different tanks, that can really mess up your whole, you know, you got to get to know a tank because every gun is different, every tank is different. And so I was messing around at 8 notches, and because of all your smoke from your gun, you were in front of me, his smoke, I just couldn't get a good visual, so I couldn't tell how far off I was. You said 5 notches, dialed it in, bam, just nailed him right in the
I mean, I figured if I can't hit him, I mean, I was hitting him, but I wasn't penning, and I was like, okay, you try.
Yep.
That's why it's a good idea to kind of be close enough to each other that you can shoot at the same target, focus fire. And hey, if you know, and the nice thing about this game is it does really reward teamwork, because if you're next to your buddy, you get a teamwork point bonus, and I think that's great. That's brilliant. That's something that all games should have. So it's, even if you're not getting kills or not doing damage, you're still kind of getting some points from your friend doing well.
Yep.
And if you're communicating, then you know it's not bad. And I remember Ram and Bismarck used to tell me when we were flying in War Thunder, sometimes it's not always about getting the kills, it's not always about doing the damage, but staying alive and maybe luring an enemy towards a friendly who perhaps has a better shot or a better plane. You're still in the sky at the end of the match, well then you succeeded at something. We were still alive here, at least to the end, and we took out 4 tanks apiece.
That being said, the rewards are kind of nice because, for example, when we play Red Orchestra 2 and somebody's driving, you know, we recognize that person's not getting anything, and it's kind of a bummer. Yeah. So I understand both ways completely. I agree, especially when you're playing simulator mode of any game. Survival should be #1.
Now the reward bonus, I think, should be higher in RB and SB than it is in arcade, because I think that'll bring more people into the modes. So like, oh, I can get rewarded, you know, 4 times as much, or you know, whatever. I don't know the math behind it, but you know, it'd be great to say, wow, there's a reason for me to go to those modes instead of I'm going to spend the rest of my life in arcade battles.
Well, arcade is like power leveling, so it's no wonder everybody flocks there, you know? I mean, yeah, I totally agree. They totally need to increase the rewards. Otherwise, why would anybody, except for the absolute fringe hardcore tank fanatics or plane fanatics?
Yeah. I mean, we've even played arcade just to kind of level things up and, you know, just absolutely wreck, because
it's hard not to.
You got the bullet drop indicator, or the shell drop indicator in this case, and all you have to do is find a nice hill to sit by and let them come, and then that's it. I mean,
ting,
so the only yeah, the only reason that you would fail is if you can't pen, but
yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, I'm not going to pretend that it's not somewhat enjoyable. It is, you know, to just sit there and wreck, but you get to the point where it's like, well, I gotta go play with the big boys and do something else. But
well, there's something to be said for the rush that we just experienced in that match, and that feeling you had when you got that winning shot. You almost don't get that on arcade because it's so easy. You don't feel that sense of, you know, satisfaction that you did a great job.
Yeah,
you know, so that tenseness and that nervousness of what's going to happen adds a lot to the match to me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to bring today's video to a close. I really hope you enjoyed this look at the T-34, 57, and simulator battles, and more so the cooperation between Bombadil and myself. Now, of course, depending on how well this video does, I can look at bringing more content like this to the channel, as I do believe it highlights teamwork, and that's really what it's all about when you're playing a multiplayer game of any variety. On top of that, during the live streams, I will probably look at squadding up more often with viewers, as we did a few days ago. It was actually pretty good. We had some really great tankers and pilots. Especially on the pilot side, carrying me to victory, because I didn't do all that well, but we had some fantastic players on board, and I was able to rotate some of the viewers through the squad, and it was a lot of fun, and hopefully we can continue to do that in the future. Not all the time, but sometimes, as I think that it is a lot of fun, and especially if you're steamrolling with 4 people that know what they're doing, playing together as a team. It's just usually going to end up with a fantastic win, and that's always fun, isn't it? So anyways, again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining me. I will definitely see you on the next one.